Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings. Today, I want to tell you how many times I have been told no. I have been told no being raised in what we all call that American dream, that American family where you have two parents, the two kids, dog, and a beautiful home. I was told no. I grew up in a single family home. I grew up around a lot of abuse, a lot of things that children should not grow up around. So I was told no of having a normal childhood. I was told no uh, being coming into my teenage years. I was told no from having that normalcy of, going to high school, going to prom, graduating from high school, hanging out with the friends. I was not the teenager that had the opportunity to experience those type of things and events. At the age of 17, I was raped, and from that rape came a child. So I was told no, and having that experience of having the one you love, and you have children and you be happy and you live together. So I met my then husband, who is now my ex husband. He said, "Oh, well, I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. You don't have to say anything. Don't worry. I'll be your protector. I'll help you. Come on, live with me. I got you." Right? About not even 2 years, not even 2 years. About right after I had my first son, which he swore to protect and um, protect us all. Right after about 6 weeks later, I went in for my checkup after having my first son, and lo and behold, I was pregnant again. So in that pregnancy is when the abuse started. So here I am being told no again. I'm running into more abuse. My then husband, was very abusive. Um, to make this story short, we had four more children, and the abuse continued. I was married for 17 years. So, after being told no, being robbed from that young adulthood of having, like I said, the whole family and the whole happy family fence and dog, white fence and dog. I didn't have that. So I had to say to myself, I was at the point where I was just like, I can't take this no more. I was always someone who wanted to work in a field where I wanted to help people. I remember growing up as a little girl, my mother was a nurse, and I was like, I want to do that. I always wanted to be a nurse and somebody to help people. And being with my ex-husband, that just wasn't allowed. Again, he was very abusive. So, I was robbed and told no of, living out the dream of helping somebody. So it came to a point where I said, okay, I got to get out of this marriage. I got to get out of this marriage. And I just had to get the strength. I was made to believe I was alienated from my family. So the only one I had was him. So just to show you how close everything was, as you remember, I was pregnant at 17. About the time I had my son, I was 18. So I had four more children from 1988. My last child was in 1996, right? So in 1996, I had my daughter, and about 98, 99, I said that something has got to change. Something has got to change. And I, remember in 1999, I believe it was, I lost my grandmother. My grandmother she was my mother. She helped raise me. And when she died, it was like my world came crumbling down. It's like, nobody told me that, people that were my strength in my life were going to go away. And I started to just think like I want better. I know that there's better for me. And I just remember being tired of life because here I've been told no for all these things that I desired in my young adult life. So I'm like, this is this can't be happening. I just remember driving in my car and just crying. And that was my thing for me. When I get upset, I would just get in my car and I would drive and just driving to help me to think. So I remember driving down 95, just speeding, like, why is this happening to me? And I remember hearing that commercial. Be all that you can be in the army. I said, ding, 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 ding. That's it. I'm joining the army. I was gone within 2 weeks. I remember taking a test and they said, no, I had been out of school. I dropped out of school in the 10th grade. I was going to the 11th, I was failing in that too. Didn't understand why. That was another no for me. But I said, okay, I took the test and I got a low score, but I passed. And they said, hey, you're okay. I took the test in about 99 now. I had been out of school since 88. And they said, no, you did pretty. If you go back, and you just try a little bit harder, you'll be able to, get a higher score. Because I wanted to go in the medical field. That's what I wanted to do. And they said, well, if you just take some time to study, you'll be able to, get a higher score and go into the medical field. But I was like, no, I'm ready to go now. Because at this time, I finally got the courage to get up and leave my ex-husband. I will go through with you in deeper detail and some more details so I can possibly help somebody. Right now, I'm just going to skim through the how many times I've been told no. So I said no, I'm ready to go. I finally left my ex-husband. I just wanted to get out of Philly. I was born and raised in West Philadelphia. And I said, it's time for me to go. I gotta go. So I'll just take it now. So they gave me 4 options. Okay, those 4 options was a cook. And I said, no, I didn't want to do that because I've just been cooking for a man for all these years. I'm ready to go. They said, okay, well, ammo. No, shoot, no, I don't want to do that. And so then they said fuel, and I'm like, fuel? Ugh. And, I didn't want to smell like fuel all day. Who wants to do that? So they gave me another one. They said water. I said, aha, I'll take it. And within that short span of time, I was gone in 2 weeks. Started my military career, and it was some hard times, but it was the best decision I ever made. August 12th, 2022. Healthy young woman had a stroke out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Like, what in the world? I spent most of my time when I had my stroke. I fought. I've always been a fighter. I said, you know what? No, I'm going to hang in there. I'm going to do this. At this time, I've just met my now husband. God has finally answered my prayers and gave me this amazing man. And I have a stroke. Oh, God, here you go again. You're telling me no, he's going to leave me. Oh my God, I'm getting ready to lose everything. I'm getting ready to lose my career. I'm getting ready to lose this man I just met, and things are going awesome. Like, God, why are you doing this to me? Why do you constantly keep telling me no? Why am I being told no? So I struggled through my career. I made it to 16 years, and there was a commander. I'll never forget him. He said, I was Williams, and then I became Charles. He said, Sergeant Charles. He said, why are you trying so hard to stay in here, to stay in the military? He said, and at the time I was an instructor, a 92 whiskey instructor, which is a water treatment instructor. And there were some long hours, long days, and I just was like, I am going to finish my career. I just, please, sir, just please let me just finish out my 3 to 4 more years. I can do this. He said, Sergeant Charles, I'm going to tell you just like this. He said, you're going to go out there, you're going to exhaust yourself. And again, remember, I had a stroke. And mind you, it was a freak stroke. I was completely healthy. Don't know what happened, but I'll tell you what happened. It was stress. But he told me, he said, if you go out there and you start, teaching on that platform, you pass out and die, they're going to walk right over you, continue the training, and they're going to get somebody else to replace you. And then you will not be walking out of the military, but you will be carried out by six. Which one do you want to be, Sergeant Charles? At that moment, it hit me so hard that my career was over. I went through another state of depression, retired from the military. My husband stayed, supported me all the way, never left my side, still has not left my side. And I went through just a depression of being a failure. I went through a lot of depressions of being a failure during my military career. It's family that I was distant from. I lost some aunts, uncles, a lot of family members. Even during my time after I got out the military, I lost so many nieces and so many nephews. And I just was like, God, why in the world? Like, what is it that I have done wrong that I am getting denied on every which way I turn? There was a darkness, a deep darkness in my life. I started to feel like I was not worth anything. Like, God, why? And again, I'm one of them people who, yeah, and I think all of us women, even including men, I want to talk to my men out there, because there are men out there that really are trying everything in their power to make it right, live right, do right. We all wear this superhero cape, those strong people out there. Where my strong people at? Where my strong people at? Where every day we are out there being somebody's superhero, somebody's something. In the military, I wore many hats. As a mother, I wear many hats. As a father, you may wear many hats, right? And at some point in time where you just get tired, there was no strength in me because I was tired and didn't understand why, as I understood, to be told no. But let me tell you what the real thing is. I wasn't being told no. I know without a shadow of a doubt, he was bringing me into my purpose. He was bringing me into my purpose. And that's what I want to say to you, that everything that you are going through, there is a purpose that is designed only for you. It's designed only for you. And whatever that purpose is, so what my purpose is, and I realize now that I was not being told no. I was just being told, just wait. Just wait. I have a purpose for you. So we have to live out our potential to walk into our purpose. We have to, it's only the strong survive. Sometimes the strong get tired. The strong gets tired. But endurance is what I want to say. Endurance is what we have to have, and just believe in ourselves and believe that we will get through these things. Because that's one thing that I think I lost sight of. I wanted to give up in life because I'm tired. I'm tired of failing. And where are my people that's out there that are tired of being told no, tired of failing? Imagine if I would have listened to that weakness, that weak part of me, and said that I just can't do it no more. I'm always being told no. I'm always being denied. I'm always just going through these things and nothing good is happening to me. Well, what was happening for me is God was preparing me to be in my purpose. I couldn't be here speaking to you today without learning that everything that I was going through was building me up to live through and to get to my potential and live out my purpose. And that's why what I want to say to you today. Live purposefully. When you are going through trials and tribulations and you say, why does it keep happening to me? Why not you? Why not you? There is a purpose out here for everybody has a purpose. Will you live? Will you live your purpose? Will you endure? And will you have this strength to fulfill your potential and live your purpose? Because had I given up, I would not be here today fulfilling my purpose. And my purpose is, people, to help other people go through their trials and tribulations, because there's a purpose for you. There's a purpose for me. I know it's a purpose for you. We have to live our potential and live out our purpose and have the power. Okay, I know I said before, sometimes the strong just, we don't have any more strength. But what I want you to have and hold on to, and it is just endurance. Endurance, and know that you have a purpose. And the real word is power. There's power. We have to have the power to say, you know what? I'm having a bad day, but I'm not going to let that control me, because I have a purpose. All these things that are happening to me is building me up and to give me the strength to live out my purpose. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, I got laid off. I'll take it. Because I'm going to find some way and some other, okay, my ex-husband left me, must have been the reason. Thank God, I'm glad he left, because that was not who I was supposed to do. I chose that man. God didn't choose him for me. And with my husband, who we have been together for now almost 14 years, and not once has he degraded me or done anything. But see, he was my purpose. So that's what I'm saying. Endure everything that you are going through today and know that you have a purpose. There's power in the tongue. I challenge you to use it. Start saying, I know that this happened, but what I can do. I know that this is going on, but what I can do. You have to speak life into your situation in order to fulfill your purpose. I've been told no so many times, but I wasn't being told no. I was just told to wait. To wait, Bree, because I have something for you. And if you just be strong and use that power of the tongue, that power that's within you, Bree, you're going to see your purpose. You're going to live your potential, live out your potential so you can fulfill your purpose. Now I see with open eyes on why I went through everything. So, power of the tongue, speak life into yourself, speak life into your situation, and you'll see what your purpose is. You're going to see it plain as day. Thank you for visiting me. Click the